You are listening to the Love and Money podcast with Shakira. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the new Alzheimer's drug called Aduhlem. And will Aduhlem be covered by insurance? So it is estimated that 1 million people have Alzheimer's disease. A new drug has been approved by the FDA. There are three people who were on the FDA panel who resigned because they are opposed to this drug being released. According to them, who are actual physicians, they believe that enough research has not been done on this drug, that this drug is not beneficial, and that it does not work to improve Alzheimer's. So, three people they have resigned as a way to protest this drug being released. Nevertheless, the drug is still being released, regardless of the fact that it is beneficial to the population or not. It has not proved to be beneficial. So, this drug is made by the pharmaceutical company Biogen. It costs $56,000 a year. It is currently not approved by Medicare yet, but if it becomes approved by Medicare, this will cost the government hundreds of billions, even trillions of dollars when this drug is added to the Medicare system. So, as I stated before, it's estimated that 1 million people suffer from Alzheimer's disease. The Alzheimer's Association is glad to have this drug because it provides hope where there is no hope otherwise for this disease. So there is an Alzheimer's advocacy group that works to find cures or anything that will slow the disease or help improve the disease. So they are for this drug being approved. So if the 1 million people, if there is 1 million people that are approved for treatment under Medicare, this could cost the government $57 billion dollars a year. And that's $20 billion dollars more than Medicare Part B spent on all drugs combined in 2019. So this is a very expensive medication. If Medicare decides to add this as a drug that is covered under their system, what would happen is if they don't have additional insurance, then the patients themselves, they would have to pay 20% of that cost, and that averages around to $11,500 per year for the patients themselves. And so this is very expensive medication. It's a very expensive burden that the patients would face. Um, Having to pay that amount of money for a prescription medication. So, this is for Medicare patients that don't have additional insurance. And like I said before, three members of the FDA, they have already resigned their position because they believe that what's happening right now is wrong, that they're releasing a drug that doesn't even work, that is creating a burden for patients as far as giving them a drug that doesn't work and that's very expensive that they have to pay for. So this is what is going on. So far, Medicare is not able to negotiate any drug prices. Um, as I said before, the three people on the FDA, they're against it. The Alzheimer's Association advocacy group is for it and they are celebrating it because they believe that it provides a new hope that was currently not there. So, this is what is going on. And what does this have to do with love and money? Because this is the Love and Money podcast. Love is because you love your family members or friends that may be suffering with this disease. And money, because it's a very expensive burden, and they're still deciding on whether insurance is going to cover it or not. And even if they do decide to cover it, they're only going to cover a certain portion, not the entire portion. So that is what is currently going on. And then just to leave you with a little money tip as far as it goes with your own personal finances. A money tip I have for you is to decide, set a goal on how much money you would like to make in passive income this year, and write that goal down, and write it down every day, because there's something to writing a goal down and seeing it every day that helps you to manifest that. So, whatever number that is for you, you can start out with a certain number, a goal for the passive income that you desire to make this year, and then just steadily increase that goal every year. So you can work it like that as far as your goals. Um, some people don't realize that you should have a money goal in the first place. So you should have a money goal. And so you can start today. Just get you a notebook and just decide on what that number is for you. Um, you can start out with something that is believable to you, and then just make sure that you steadily increase that number every year. Um, if you decide, you can make that number something that you find not believable to achieve, because the whole purpose of setting a goal and writing it down every day and looking at it every day, the whole purpose of doing that is to get it into your subconscious mind. That is something that you are working towards on a daily basis. And then also, you're also praying over this, that you are not doing this in your own strength, but God is also helping you. So, just a little money tip, just to add to what I was already talking about. And today is Father's Day, so I don't want to neglect to recognize the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. I I didn't have a father, but growing up uh, in the city where I grew up in, I did see people who did have fathers who were good and who loved their children and who did take care of their children. So I know that they're out there. And so I just want to recognize you and wish you a happy Father's Day. So this is the Love and Money podcast with Shakira. If you like this podcast, please share it with one other person, and please leave a review. Also, please hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. It helps the algorithm. Also, drop your email. Look at the bottom and drop your email into my website. And this is in the event that they change the algorithm with YouTube, like they did with Facebook. They changed the algorithm, and then you just lose connection with everybody that you had connection with. If you drop your email, I can always have connection with you. So I would appreciate if you could do that. That should take less than 2 minutes. And this is the Love and Money podcast with Shakira. If you like the podcast, please share it with one other person. And thank you for listening.